Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to our sacred space, Healing with Kelly Gorez. Except I'm Rob Wergin. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have been in Kelly's beautiful movie. And as folks join, I say welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing some healing, maybe some teaching, and answering some questions, and just hi, everyone. It's good to see all of you. It's the last day of July. I'm speaking with you from this beautiful place, and so grateful to be here today, so grateful to be alive, so grateful for so many things. So just keep popping on here. Say hi, say hi. We're going to talk a little bit about what's happening on the planet, and then we're going to do some beautiful healing work. And why not, right? It's the perfect time. We're already surrounded by these beautiful beings. We're already being surrounded by divine light. As you join, take a deep breath. As you join, just feel yourself filling with gratitude. As you join, breathe in this beautiful divine light. It's for everyone. There are no exceptions. We all are, by birthright, able to receive this beautiful light. And it's ours. It's our light that we get to share with God, with the divine. It's our light that is merged with the divine's light. It's our breath that's merged. It's our heartbeat that's merged. It's our soul that's merged. And so just bathe in this beautiful light right now. Whatever your day's been like, whatever you're feeling, whatever is going on with you, let's just take a break. This is like a spa right now, a spa of beautiful light, a spa of love and compassion, a spa where there are no boundaries, there are no restrictions, to feel this beautiful light together, to share it. What I love about this work that I do is that I receive this beautiful stream of light that's separated for each one of you. So each one of you receives the light that you're supposed to receive. And the group receives group light. And the world receives world light. So everyone is getting their own personal healing right now, if you choose, if you accept. And the group is getting healing. Everybody on Instagram's feeling it. And so is the world. So I'm grateful to all of you that are joining, and it's good to see all of you. I know there's a lot happening right now. We've been doing a lot of work with teaching from the masters about all this energy that we're feeling, how we're feeling heavy, how we're feeling tired, how we're feeling cranky and emotional. And, and it's what's happening is that we're being pressurized, so to speak, so that all these emotions, all these feelings come up to the surface. And remember, as we heal, the deeper we heal, the more tired we can feel. And so if you're feeling tired and feeling grouchy and feeling kind of out of it, it's actually a good thing right now, because it means that your soul is accepting this beautiful energy, and your body's accepting it, and your body's healing. And think of what's happening within you. You have all of this lifetimes, this lineage of energy that's been building up in you, and now it's being torn apart, torn down. And the little worker guys are in there working away, rebuilding you. And just like a house that's being remodeled and rebuilt, it takes a lot of energy to do that. And it takes a lot of energy to give to the body. So keep your protein levels up, keep your food levels up. This is not a dieting time. This is a feeding your body time. This is a time to lots of hydration, lots of water, lots of rest. And don't be hard on yourself. People are so hard on themselves right now. Why am I feeling so tired? Why am I so angry? Why am I so sad? Why am I crying? Because your body's healing. So be grateful for that, right? Just be grateful for that. So let's all together just take a nice, deep, slow breath and imagine, use your imagination, Imagine it's your favorite color, your breath. And imagine it as it comes into your body, it's merging together with the divine breath, the divine heartbeat, the divine energy coming down into your lungs, filling you with gratitude, filling you with unconditional love, filling you with compassion, filling you with everything that your soul is asking for right now. And just hold it for a moment. Just hold it. Don't breathe it out yet. Just hold it, hug it, be grateful for it. Allow it to fill you. Allow it to enter every cell in your body. Because it will if you just let it. This is an amazing time that we're living in because we're all being transformed. And the energy of the planet's being transformed. That's part of what's supposed to be happening. This is not a fluke. This is part of our reawakening. This is part of our transformation. And I'm grateful for it. So take another breath and just feel that energy. Just feel it and be grateful for it. If you haven't signed up on my website, if you sign up on my website, or if you already have, in the month of August, we're going to be sending out to anybody that's signed up on my website for free. This is not a sales pitch. For free, every Tuesday, you will receive a mini masterclass for free. And it'll be teachings, it'll be encoded music, it'll be meditations, it'll be different healing techniques, lots of different aspects. Every Tuesday, you'll get something different on topics that we feel are really important to keep you going in this time. So make sure you're signed up and expect an email full of goodies on Tuesdays, every Tuesday in August. And this is our gift back to all of you to keep you going through these hot summer days if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, right? So look for that. But you got to sign up to get it because we can't find you without that. The other thing that you're going to get is a new class we just developed called the Original Soul, which is a step-by-step, really easy, at your own pace way to really change your life. And that's also, you can see that on the website if you choose. So just notice how you're feeling right now. Notice what's happening. Everyone on this little call is having a different experience. We're all unique, we're all different. That's why the light that we're receiving is unique for each one of you. This is not just a bunch of light coming down on me and then being spread to you. It's divine light that's coming down to me and being individualized for each one of you. So it's going to where your body's asking for it to go. This is nothing you have to guide. This is where you get out of the way. This is where you surrender. This is where you receive with gratitude, or not. And understand about healing. And this is what I've learned over the last 20 years that I've been doing this work, is that it almost never looks like you think it's going to look like. It almost never feels like you think it's supposed to feel, or it almost never goes where you think it should go. I'll give you an example. And when I did a podcast with Kelly a few weeks ago, we talked about something that was going on with her. And we did a healing right there, which if you watched the podcast, you received a healing. And if you watch it now, you'll receive a healing. And even though the healing was very specific for her, the same thing, it individualized for whoever's watching it. So the reason I'm bringing Kelly up, because she talked about it, so this is not a secret. She had a condition that she was being challenged with, and we did a healing. And the next day, she had some really amazing realizations about why she had whatever she had that were brought forth by the healing that we did the day before. And what she'd been challenged with for years left. Now, did it leave at the moment we did the healing? No. Did it leave probably the way that she would have thought in her mind it would leave? Probably not. But what happened was it taught her, it gave her a teaching of what was going on with her. So she learned something about herself. She learned something about her thoughts. She learned something about her actions and words and all of that. And when she went, aha, and said, I'll let that go now, everything left. And so understand that everyone has a different outcome of this work. It's not like there's a lightning strike and all of a sudden everything's fixed. The beautiful thing is everything's fixed as we're doing this, and your body is catching up. Your body's catching up. And because we have been carrying lifetimes of ourselves and lineage energies for so long, it can't all happen at once. So be patient, be grateful for everything. You know, a lot of times what happens is that when we do I'll give you the website in 1 second. What happens when we do this work is that the energy that's creating the challenge in your body or in your soul or in your mind that's been creating the outcome, thank you for putting that up there. The energy that's been created, let's call it a migraine headache. You have had migraine headaches and you do healing work, and all of a sudden you have the worst migraine you've ever had. And that would be something to be grateful for, because it means it's leaving. Or your Crohn's disease could get worse, or your Lyme disease, or your whatever it is gets fired up and feels even more intense. And what does that mean? That means your body's pushing it up and out. So instead of getting angry because it got worse, or Googling it, or talking about it, or being irritated, or rah, 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 this will never work, and putting all that energy into your body, you want to be grateful that it's coming forward to be released, and just take a deep breath and release it. So everybody take a nice deep breath right now, because it was cool. There was 144 people on here a minute ago. That 144 is kind of the number of how many people are in each soul group. So our soul group is gathered. And so the debilitating migraine, I used to have a couple of those a week. So I have a lot of compassion for migraines. So if your migraine gets much worse tonight or tomorrow, do whatever you usually do, take whatever you usually take, and this time be grateful that you're having the final, if not one of the final migraines, because it's all coming up to go away. And when I talk about gratitude, it's being grateful for everything. You know, if you got really mad at that last migraine, it's called resistance, and it's going to keep coming. If you're really grateful that you're having a migraine because it's leaving, it leaves. So we talk about being grateful for everything. And we talk about how important being grateful is, because we don't know what's happening next. Absolutely, you can release the migraines from happening. Stay with me here in this group and breathe. If you're having a migraine, or if you're feeling something in your body, imagine that you're breathing this beautiful divine energy right into your migraine. Now, typically migraines come from the liver. So you know where your liver is? Just breathe down into your lower abdomen. Imagine you're filling that part of your body with love and light and gratitude, and see what happens. And be patient and be grateful and let it go. Don't try to figure out what we're doing right now, just to receive it. And the same thing with anxiety or fear or insomnia. Those are all typically coming from your liver, from your kidneys and lower back. And so if you imagine that you're breathing this beautiful light, it can be white light or blue light or pink light. Imagine you're breathing this beautiful light into your lower back. And as it comes into your lower back, it's releasing your insomnia, your fear, your anxiety. And be grateful that it's leaving. You see, healing can be pretty straightforward if you just allow and receive this beautiful love and light from God or the divine or Buddha, whoever it is that you believe in. If you just believe and trust that when you take a breath, if you direct the breath to the part of your body that's challenging you, and you allow that energy, that beautiful breath energy, to just sit there for a moment and imagine that everything in that space is turning the same color. Let's say it was turquoise, and you're grateful, and then you let it go with your breath, and you do that a few times. You'll be amazed at what happens. But you have to trust, and you have to be patient, and you have to believe in it. Believe in it. So again, my website is robwergin, ROBWERGIN.com, and just sign up. We'll send you these amazing classes. And you know, my goal, I've been doing this over 20 years now, and my goal is to help as many people as possible. And we do that by giving a lot of things away. The other thing you can get on my website are angel cards, which are these beautiful cards that have been energized with the same energy that we're working with right now. And we'll send those to you for free. You put them under your chair, under your pillow, on your mattress, sit on them, put them in your pocket. It brings healing energy there. We'll also send you, as many as you want. And our music that we play is all encoded. If you listen to that in the background, it's helping you let go. Crying is awesome. We got an email from somebody that was in one of our master classes yesterday, where we talked about clearing, which we're going to do in a minute. And they said they felt empty, which is awesome because it means you let go. They felt pressure, which means because they let go and were empty, there was more light coming down into their body. So the brain calls it pressure, even though it's just filling your tank up. And they couldn't stop crying. Perfect. Crying to let go. You feel empty, you feel the pressure. That's the perfect recipe for the healing. And crying can also be because you're feeling grateful. Crying can be because of joy. Crying can be because your soul is letting go. So crying isn't, especially for us guys, right? Crying isn't always a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a release. So let's just do a little healing exercise, if that's okay. And this is a shortened version of what we've been doing over the last month. In July, we did 2 beautiful masters teaching that had such powerful healing involved that it broke through places that people had never gotten to before. And so the premise of all this, and we started this months ago, but we kind of concluded it this month for now, is that bones, our skeletal system, just like any bone in a fossil, holds every bit of energy, every experience we've ever had in our bones. And our muscles hold every experience. And so if we go in the body and start letting go of muscle memory, bone memory, and we don't have to know what it is, okay? Please understand that when we spend time trying to figure out why this happened, what the lesson was, where it came from, was it grandma, grandpa, was it my ex-husband, my ex-wife, where did this come from? When we spend all that time, we're in resistance. That's called resistance. If you understand that every experience you've ever had a very specific reason, every experience has a reason. And once you've had the experience, you're supposed to let it go. And so when you're trying to figure out why you had these experiences, or did you learn your lesson, or who done it to you, or whatever, you're pushing, you're holding. So let's just for a few minutes make the choice that you're just going to let go of whatever it is, and you don't care what it is. You're going to let go of whatever is in your bones, in memory, because the energy in your bones is being connected with the energy in your body, and the energy in your body is creating thoughts in your mind, which are creating more energy, which is creating more of the same. So let's just imagine for a moment that you can let go now. God is giving each one of you a gift right now. A gift that says, if you choose, you can let go of muscle memory. And the muscle we've been working with this last month is the psoas muscle. And first of all, it's impossible to spell, but it's huge. It starts in your lower back, kind of wraps around your pelvic girdle and goes down your legs in simplicity. And so it's covering the base of your spine. It's your fight or flight. It's creating blockages and energy going up and down your body. And because it's a huge muscle, it holds a huge amount of energy, of memory. So let's just imagine for a moment that, and you can do it eyes open or eyes closed, but I like to close my eyes and just imagine that I can see this big giant muscle that wraps around my lower back and my pelvic girdle and goes down my legs. And each time I breathe in this beautiful divine light, that muscle is expanding and letting go. And each time I breathe out, it's letting go even more. So you're breathing in and expanding so everything can be let go. And as you breathe out, even more lets go. And just do that a few times. And make it fun. Imagine you can see it happening. I like to make it like cartoons, because the more you smile, the more you heal. So you got this big balloon that's all wrapped around you, and it looks like a beach ball, and you breathe into it, and it's getting bigger, and all of a sudden it pops, and all this stuff flies away. And you're grateful because you just let go, and now you take another breath and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. And just notice what happens. We're not dissecting it. We're not trying to figure it out. We're not trying to blame somebody or hold it against somebody. We're just letting go. We're setting ourselves free by breathing in and activating a large muscle. It's called the muscle of your soul, which is why we're doing this right now. You're breathing into the muscle of your soul, which is holding so much information. If you have ALS or MS or Parkinson's or anything that's keeping you from moving forward with your lower part of your body, there's a good possibility that your psoas muscle, the muscle of your soul, is holding so much energy, so much tension, so much of the past that you can't move, you can't walk. So if you choose, you can go on my website and get these last 2 lessons, or you can just do what we're doing now. But breathe. Just breathe and just blow that big balloon called the psoas muscle up with divine light. And just let it go. Whatever it is. You're not going to let go of your college degree or love. You're going to let go of anything less than. And the beautiful thing is we have free will, so we get to do whatever we want, and God will support us. So how about making a choice right now that you're going to let go of this stuff and the biggest muscle in your body and the muscle of your soul? Whatever it is that's keeping you small, holding you back, making you feel bad, whatever. I'm free. Let it go. Why not? Because the only thing you got to lose is whatever's messing with you. And just notice what you notice. Take a really slow breath in. Notice if you can breathe more air. Notice if you're feeling empty. Notice if you're feeling pressure. Pressure is more light coming in your body. Just notice what you notice. You might be freezing right now. You might be hot. You might be shaking. Everybody's different. So if I said everybody was supposed to have this, most of you wouldn't have it, and you think it didn't work. When you're in this sacred space, it's impossible for it not to work. This may try to talk you out of it, but trust me, you're in sacred space. You chose to be here. You made the decision to punch the button to be on this little Zoom thing or whatever you call this, Instagram. And because you made that choice, it's because your soul brought you here to receive something, to receive something very valuable and very special for you. And it's like I'm giving you a gift, and you get to choose whether to unwrap it and open it or not. So the gift is your healing. The gift is your sovereignty from whatever it was. And the gift is the beginning of a healing path that you're now on. And the healing path is meant to be a path of patience, a path of gratitude, a path of understanding, and mostly patience and gratitude. This is not like that. Sometimes it is, not always. I love what I do. I'm grateful that I get to do what I do. I've had a crazy, crazy complicated life. And I'm grateful for every experience I had because it brought me to right here, right now. And if you do nothing else after this call except decide that you're going to be grateful for everything, it will change your life. I said once to somebody, be grateful if you stub your toe. And they said, why would I be grateful for that? Because you don't know what could have happened had you not stubbed your toe. Be grateful if you miss your flight. Be grateful if you're late. Be grateful for whatever happens because you don't know what's on the other side. And maybe whatever happened that you didn't like propelled you into something else. I never would have believed that I would be doing what I've been doing for the last 20 plus years. I never would have believed that I would meet Kelly and Adam and all these amazing people and be in that amazing movie. None of this would have happened for me had I not had all these experiences that kept pushing me in the right direction. And a lot of them were really awful. And look at the gift. After everything that's not pleasant, there's a gift. If you just be grateful for it and let it go. Okay, so now just since we've distracted you for a moment, take a look, take a feel of that muscle in the middle of your body. The muscle that's supposed to give you strength and courage and stand you up tall and support you and allow you to move forward by walking, moving, and give you strength and confidence and courage and all of those things that are so easily taken from us by somebody else or some event that we're not grateful for. And just notice. Now let's just use another piece of imagination, okay? Remember, we've got this massive amount of divine light that's flowing down through us. It's always is. We've just asked it to increase in volume. So it's like before we got on this, you had a little hose over your head. Now you've got a waterfall over your head of unconditional love for you, bliss, and compassion coming from God. And because you have free will, you have the right to accept it or not. And because God loves you unconditionally, whether you accept it or not, God still loves you unconditionally. Just remember, the conditions that we have, the restrictions that we have, the boundaries that we place are only the ones that we create. If you believe that God loves us unconditionally, there are no boundaries. There are no restrictions. There are no limits. And so if you choose, make the choice right now that you are limitless. You have no boundaries. You are completely in surrender to receive this beautiful light. And let it come down through you. Don't tell it where to go. Just let it come. And be grateful. And see what happens. See what happens. Now, yeah, you might feel worse right now, or you might feel worse later, or you might get really sick, or you might have a horrible migraine, or your Lyme disease might feel worse, or blah, 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 all of that stuff. But it's because it's coming to the surface. And when it comes to the surface, you have the ability because you have free will to let it go or hold on to it and get mad about it. When you're grateful for it, that it's come to the surface and you're so grateful that it's leaving now, guess what? It leaves now. but just notice how you feel. And there's no right or wrong right now. We're not giving you a test. Some people say they don't feel anything, and then 3 days later the whole life changes. And they're like, oh, I wonder if that had anything to do with that guy. Your body and your soul is receiving exactly what it's supposed to receive right now. And if you choose, if you say, yes, I accept, yes, I receive, yes, I'm grateful, everything changes. If you start looking for or measuring or, trying to decide if you're better or worse or blah, 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 you're resisting. Just get out of the way and receive whatever you're receiving and be grateful. Please. So now with this beautiful light that's coming down through your body, it's coming down your spine, it's going through your hip bones and straight down your legs. And when the muscles in your psoas are tight and tense, it's really hard to ground because all that light's coming down has to get through the middle part of your body to get to the ground. So let's just imagine that there's like lightning bolts going through you all the way down your spine into the ground. And as this lightning energy, as this divine energy, as this powerful light goes through you, it's grabbing these memories, these experiences, this dis-ease and disorder from your muscles, from your blood, from your bones, and pulling it down and shooting it into the earth. See, the earth likes it when we're grounded and we let stuff go because it's like we're helping it recycle. We're giving it energy to repair itself. Beautiful. If anybody would like to comment how they feel, that would be great. Let us know how you're feeling. Keep breathing. Kind of move your body around a bit and notice what you notice. I think this is being recorded so you can listen to it a few times and just keep moving stuff through you. Nice deep breaths. And be grateful with a smile. Because you can. Because you deserve it. The biggest opposition I see to healing is somebody doesn't believe they deserve it. Or somebody told them that's what they signed up for. So that's just the way it is. I believe there's this beautiful gift that we are given by God, which is called free will. And every second we get to make a choice. Every second. And every second you get to choose what you want. Or you get to choose what you don't want by thinking about it, talking about it, Googling it, all of that. So I always say the first gift that God gave you was your breath, which is is your connection to the divine. And the second gift that God gave you was free will. So the two first gifts that you got from God were the connection to God and the knowing that you were loved unconditionally and you had free will. And if the third part of that is if you're grateful for the first two, in every minute of your day, knowing that every thought is creating energy, which is creating an outcome, and every breath is your connection to God, which is connecting you into this energy that can create any outcome you desire, and all of that is accelerated by gratitude. Pretty cool, huh? The recipe to health is knowing your breath is your connection, being grateful for your breath. Knowing that you deserve to be healed and being grateful for that. And knowing that you don't have to hold on to anything. Once you've had the experience, you've had it, you can let it go. So remember that Each Tuesday in the month of August, if you just simply give us your email, we will send you about an hour-long mini masterclass. And they're going to be on how to change your thoughts in a very simple way, how to express your gratitude in a very simple way, how to forgive yourself and others in a very simple way, how to activate the healer within. We're going to give you these classes every Tuesday for the month of August. No strings attached. And remember, there's also a brand new course that was developed, and the response has been just amazing so far about how easy it is to change your life with this course called The Original Soul. That's on the website too. And one of the things that's on the website is a ton of testimonials, real ones. And the beautiful part about that is that each testimonial has been energized with the healing energy that created that testimonial. So if you are looking for a miracle and you look under the category miracles and you read or watch a couple testimonials, the miracle energy is being broadcast to you, and it's your choice to accept it or not. So browse through the website. Everything in there has been encoded with divine light. Order some angel cards if you choose. Listen to some of the free recordings on there if you choose. Accept the mini master classes in the month of August if you choose. And take your time with all of it. Don't speed listen to it and expect everything to change. Take your time. Pay attention. Do the work. Be grateful. And know and trust and believe that you have the power, and nobody else does, to change your life, to change your health, to change your thoughts. You have that power. You can accept somebody else's thoughts and make them the power over you, or you can be in your own power and take care of you. Heal has asked me to do this at least once a month, and I'm more than grateful to, and I will. And if you guys love this, we'll do it more often. My role, my job, my life is to assist others in healing. That's what I live for. That's what I do. That's what I love. I wouldn't change a thing. And I'm ever so grateful to have been with you these last few minutes, have watched your energy change as we did this work. I'm ever so grateful to Kelly and Adam for the Heal movie. But let's just take a couple more breaths. So just close your eyes and imagine that as you breathe, there's this massive amount of light coming down. And again, because you're imagining, it can be any color or colors. It could be a rainbow, it could be white, it could be clear, it could be black. It doesn't matter. Imagine that there's a massive amount of divine energy coming down as you breathe in right now. It's as broad as a football field as in length. It's a huge amount of divine light. It's a gift for you. And because you have free will, you can accept it or not. So in your imagination, just accept that it's just completely immersed all around you and through you, touching every cell, every fiber, every bone, everything in your body and your brain, everything in your field, being drenched with this beautiful divine light. And as it moves through you, you are grateful. I am so grateful for this gift. I'm so grateful. And just imagine it is pouring through you like a waterfall and really spending some time in the midsection of your body where that giant muscle is, washing your lungs, your hearts, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas, your meridians, your chakras, all your energy pathways, your bones, your blood, changing your body chemistry, releasing your muscles. And just imagine you can look down at your feet and there's like dark gooey stuff flowing into the earth. that you just let go. And you're grateful. Please drink much water. You might have crazy dreams. You're probably going to be really hungry. You might not be able to stop crying or be so tired or feel empty or feel pressure. It means you're healing. Another opportunity to be grateful. So be grateful if you choose. And notice how your life changes if you do that. So don't forget to sign up for the free master classes if you choose. Grab whatever else you want to off the website. And let us know if we can help. Order some angel cards. And we will see you soon. And enjoy August starting tomorrow. Or maybe you already started where you are. We'll see you all soon. Sending you my love. And again, my website is robwergin, ROBWERGIN.com. And you can get all kinds of goodies there. I love you so much. So grateful to be here with you. And we'll see you soon, okay? Bye, everyone.